Hello everyone, a warm good morning to all of you. Would like to welcome to all. How are everyone? I hope you are good. So we are today discuss about the elitism. It's a political ideology, and it's very important for our examination. Here the SSB and the PGT. Okay, and this is going to be our the last theory session of political theory. uh, Thankful we are here at the end moment of the our political theory. Successfully we did cover all the classes and important PYQ. So on that note, we will discuss first the previous question of the elitism, and we'll let you analyze the question, and accordingly we will cover our the topic with respect to elitisms. Okay, so each and every before starting, let you clear that each and every year sections, okay, be it year 2023 or be it year 2021 or 2016, okay, in SSB I have analyzed that question do come from elitism. So on this note, we'll start with this intention. So let's start. Last day, and I would like to seek a sorry or apology to all of you that the last the homework question was not appropriately framed. So here you can see the homework question that consider the following state and choose incorrect. So we need to find the incorrect. You can provide the answer also. Okay, so option A, ecologism is a green political ideology that evolved only in mid 20th century. Option B, ecologism is equivalent to environmentalism. Option C, green politics thought book was written by Rachel Carson. Option D, Gaia hypothesis depicts Earth is self-regulating complex system. Option A, B, C. Option 2, A, C, D. Option 3, A, B, C, D, and 4, the none of the above. So you need to find the incorrect. Okay, which is the incorrect option you need to find. So you can provide the answer. Hope you are able to provide the answer. So obviously that option A, if you will see that green political ideology that evolved only in mid 20th century, no, as we have discussed, it's 1970s. Okay, at the 1970s. Okay, so it's not mid the 20th century. Mid 20th century means 1950s. Okay, but green political ideology or the ecology basically originated in Europe in 1970s. Okay, like German Green Party. Okay, I provide the example there. Then option B, the ecologism is equivalent to environmentalism. No. Okay, no, ecologism is not equivalent to environmentalism. Okay, so I have already explained to you. Then you can go and search that how they are different things. And option C, green political thought book written by Rachel Carson. No, it's also incorrect, because we have discussed the green political thought was written by whom. It's, can anyone tell me? Green political thought was written by Andrew Dobson. Okay, Andrew Dobson wrote a book, Green Political Thought, where he distinguishes between the environmentalism and ecologism. So he provided a meaning of the ecologism, what does it mean by environmentalism, and what does it mean by ecologism. So that's why option C is also incorrect. Then last option, that Gaia hypothesis depicts as Earth is self-regulating complex system. Yes, it is correct. Okay, so yes, it is correct. So accordingly they asked the incorrect. So your answer would be like this one is incorrect, this one is incorrect, this one is incorrect. Then answer is basically 1. Okay, option 1 is answer, because they asked the question incorrect, and A, B, C all are incorrect. So this is your going was your the last day homework question. And this kind of difficulty type question we need to solve, because if you are able to solve this question, then your exam is going to be puppet. Okay, in layman language. So without delay, let's start today topic of our. So first let's see the previous question of elitism. As a uh, we discussed that, we will discuss first the previous question, elitism. So it's a PYQ of your SSB recently 2023 paper. Okay, December. Okay, So you might have also uh, like go through this question, went through this question. So question is that which one of the following started as a critique of democracy and socialism? Option A elite theory, option B game theory, C structural functionalism, D decision making theory. So the answer of this question is obviously all know option A, the elite theory. Okay, so all know elite theory, that it a critique to the democracy and socialism. Okay, so here we need to understand the what is elite. Within that, the elitism as a political ideology, the origin or the rationale behind the elitism political ideology, then we can able to answer these kind of questions. Okay, so this is the answer of this question is basically option A, the elite theory critique to the democracy and socialism. Why, we will discuss that thing. Then next book, the author of the power elite, this was asked in 2023 PGT. Okay, PGT Odisha 2023, this question was asked. So power elite, option A Perito, Max Weber, B Mosca, and D Sirito Mills. Okay, obviously all know the answer, option D. Sirito Mill wrote a book, The Power Elite, where he described the three kind of the elite power in America. Okay, so here we need to understand that we have to cover the different theory of elite and the scholar. So you can simply make a chart. Okay, simply make a chart for the revision purpose. So this side you need to write down the different theory of elites and the proponent and their books. Okay, so which scholar belong to the Italian school of elitism. Okay, who born in Italy. Okay, and which scholar belong to the non-Italian schools. So that uh, uh, I will also let you clear with this help of this video. Okay, so this is how the book, the author of the book Power Elite, book written by the D, the Siritomil. That's all. Okay, moving to the next question, which of the following writer are from Italy? Okay, writer from Italy. Okay, option A Perito, Mosca, Michels, and Sirito Mills. Okay, as I already said, Sirito Mill can't be basically Italy because he from the America. Okay, America. Okay, so option A, like here 1, B, you can see C and D. So we all know that Perito and Mosca, they are from the Italy. Okay, they are from the Italy, but Robert Michels from Germany. Okay, German born Italian school of elitism. So there is a concept that is Italian school of elitism and non-Italian school of elitism. So we need to be differentiate the what is does mean Italian school of elitism, the scholar. Okay, then Italian born elite scholar, then non-Italian elite scholar. Okay, that three differentiation need to be clear because question are from this question. And if you ask me, this question was asked in which examination, it is a UGC net. Okay, like UGC net, we consider it is a standard examination, and on the basis of the question we are going to cover the our syllabus and PYQ. Okay, okay, so this is how the answer of this question, you know that first and second is the answer, option A is the answer. Okay, moving to the next question, question number 4, which of the following statement are correct with regard to theory of elite? Okay, theory of elite, which is correct? James Burnham proposed the concept of the circulation of elite. Sirito Mills triumvirate power group consists of political, economic, managerial classes. Mosca emphasized on personal characteristics of elites. Okay, elite theory support pluralism. So you need to find the which is the correct option. Okay, you can see the option first, third and fourth. Third option C होची second only, option D third and fourth. Okay, so third and fourth. So what is the answer? So it's a very comprehensive question, and let's see first the answer. James Burnham proposed the concept of circulation of elite. No, it's wrong, because circulation of elite all know Perito. Okay, Vilfredo Perito gave the concept circulation of elite. What does it mean? From where this concept, idea, philosophy are borrowed, that will you discuss. Okay, then Sirito Mills triumvirate power consists of political, economy and managerial. No, it is not managerial, it is military. Okay, so Sirito Mill, as we see that he wrote a book Power Elite. Okay, he wrote a book The Power Elite. Within the Power Elite he talk about the three group of military power in USA, and that is political, economic and managerial power. So we will discuss that thing also. So that's why it is incorrect here. Then Mosca emphasized the personal characteristics of elite. Yes, obviously correct. Okay, that is correct. Then option 4, elite theory will support the pluralism. No, it is incorrect. So here we need to understand, whenever you will cover this topic, just try to make a difference between elite theory and pluralisms. Okay, so let me briefly explain this basically concept. Elite theory or elite concept believe the few. Okay, in democracy the few exercise the power. For example, uh, say for example in any political party, for example in Congress is a national political party, and within Congress the few leader exercise the power. For example, Rahul Gandhi, Malika Anjun Kharage, okay, they are the elite who exercise the power. Each and every organization, the few people are exercise power. Okay, the masses not exercise the power. Okay, that is the concept of elite, we all know. But pluralism the concept which talks about that it's not few, it's not individual. Okay, it's not individual, it's not few, but it's many or a group. Okay, or a group, or the center of the group are powerful. For example, like interest group, farmer union, labor union, trade unions. Okay, farmer, like the NGO. So these are the civil society or a group. Okay, which consists with the many individual, they are powerful, they exercise the power. That is how pluralism. Okay, and that concept supported by your the Robert Dahl. Okay, Robert Dahl idea of polyarchy. Okay, polyarchy idea, who basically criticized the Cerito Mills idea, that Ciro will talks about in USA the political class, economic class, managerial class, they exercise the power. But Robert Dahl talks about no, it is the interest group in the USA, the civil society in the USA. For example, if you see in civil society in USA, they are more powerful. Okay, if you will like see right now, the in university, the like student union, it's a part of the civil society. They protest in the Columbia University for stopping the Israel Palestine war. So they play a very important role, because it's an interest group. Okay, when the people uh, uh, come together and form an interest group or civil society, they became powerful according to Robert Dahl. Okay, that is the concept of polyarchy. So that's why elite theory not support the pluralism, because elite theory support the few people, but pluralism support the many people. So this is how the small concept, that hope you all clear. But our answer is basically, which they asked the question correct, the answer is basically option B is the answer, because like only Mosca talks about personal characteristics of the elite, and all the things about circulation of elite, Cerito Mills, and all things we'll discuss in this session. So what we notice, that we need to cover the things, that the different thinker and their idea. Okay, so different thinker like Perito, Mosca, Cerito Mill, okay, that will we make a proper chart and discuss. Okay, then moving to the next question. So answer of this question is basically option B. Moving to the next question, who among the following provide economic approach to elitism? Okay, economic approach to elitism. Option A Perito, Mosca, Cerito Mill, and D Barnum. So Barnum basically provided economic approach to elitism. He wrote a book, Managerial Revolution. Okay, what does it mean by managerial revolution? What are the concept mentioned in the managerial revolution book? We will discuss that thing in our like proper table or flow chart. Okay, so this is how option B is the answer, economy approach to elitism by Barnum. Okay, James Barnum. Okay, then moving to the next question, who among the following are the European thinker associated with the theory of political elites? Okay, so European thinker associated with the theory of political elite, the Perito, okay, Mosca, okay, Perito, Mosca, okay, and Joseph Schumpeter, they are the European political thinker. Okay, so but Laswell, Harold Laswell is not associated with the elite theory. So A, B, C is the answer, option B is the answer. So as I said, that we will try to discuss the elite in theory of scholar, Italian theory of elite scholar, European theory of elite scholar, okay, non-Italians, okay, so that we will discuss. That is how the we need to understand. Then moving to the next question, here match of the following the thinker and their concept. Okay, so like you can match this side the author Cerito Mill, Perito, Mosca, Robert Mitchell's title like the book, okay, ruling class, and the concept iron law of oligarchy, power elite, and circle of elite. So in the like here and there they try to ask the thinker and concept and book. That is how their basic idea. So you can match that Perito is basically we know circulation of elites, Mosca like all know ruling class, okay, Robert Mitchell's iron law of oligarchy, okay, and Cerito Mills all know the power elite. Okay, accordingly we can match. So it's a very easy question. So basically, okay, option D is the answer. Okay, so this is how that we need to cover the thinker, book and concept. That's all. That is the sufficiency. Then moving to the next, the this side also thinker and again the concept and book, that Perito, Mosca, Mitchell, Gasset. Okay, Gasset is a Otto Gasset, a Spanish philosopher and political thinker, new thinker. Okay, most of you not aware about this thing. So circulation of elites, history is the graveyard of aristocracy, theory of masses and iron law of oligarchy. So you can match here like Perito. Okay, Perito, the history is the graveyard of aristocracy. The famous statement belongs to Perito. Then here Mosca, the like we all know the basically Mosca. Okay, Mosca also related to the circulation of elite. Okay, Mosca and Perito. Okay, ठीक है. Then Robert Mitchell's the iron law of oligarchy and the cassette the theory of masses. Okay, so accordingly we can match here the Perito history of. Okay, so. So answer is of this question is option B. Okay, that is how we need to cover the different thinker and the its concept and book. Okay, so the answer of this question obviously option B. So moving to the next question, who among the following writer classified elite into two broad types? One is organizing and directing elites, informally organized and diffuse elites. Okay, option A Perito, Mitchell, Mosca and Kalmanem. Okay, so the answer of this question is basically. So the answer of this question is basically option C, that Mosca, who basically divide the elite into two group, the political class and non-political class. So we will discuss that thing on the basis of that logic and rationale. The answer would be C. But in many where you also can find that Karl Mannerheim is also the one who basically distinguishes that thing. But I will basically put a star mark this question and will let you know in upcoming session, another session, the what is the appropriate answer. Okay, I am also too not sure, so I don't want to comment anything here. Then next question that I will let you know in any other video. Okay, so the last question, who among the following elite theorists said a man is effective in society as a whole not so much because of his individual quality as because of society energize which has been deposited in him by masses? Okay, so here the statement said by whom? So Perito, Gasset, Mitchell and Mosca. So what is the answer? So answer of this question is option B. Okay, so what we will discuss the theory of masses under which this statement will let you clear. Okay, that is the main concept here. So on this note, we have discussed all the previous question from your SSB and PGT and UGC net. Okay, UGC net. From here we need to understand that we have to cover the different theory of elite. Okay, like Italian school of elite, European school of elite. Okay, non-European school of elite. Okay, then need to cover the different thinker, its a concept and book. Okay, so what is the idea of the theory of masses, the power elite. Okay, social capital, managerial revolution, circulation of elite. So there are a lot of concepts we need to cover, and I am here with you to let you help to cover that topic. But before that, would like to request all of you that if you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe, and before starting the lecture, please like our channel. Okay, as a mark of your attendance. Hope you bear with me. So without delay, let's start. So let's begin. Okay, so lesson outcome. So what will we cover in this session? So first we will see the introduction. Like there was a question, elite theory stand against socialism and democracy. So what does it mean? How it origin? So that need to be covered. Whenever you cover any ideology, political ideology, just try to understand it's the rational or objective before origins. Then we will discuss Italian school of elitism. Within that, different thinker. Okay, then thinker and contribution. So it is going to be a very crisp sessions or concise session that is going to cover all the thing which is requirement for our SSB examination. So without delay, let's start. First, introduction. Okay, so introduction, elitism is a political ideology. So whenever is a ism, IASM, that became a political ideology and became a significant during the 20th century in Europe. Okay, So if someone asks you that where the theory of elite, okay, not as a like concept but as a theory of elite or it is a political ideology originated, then you will say Europe, okay, then you will say Europe, they will make you confused, okay. So you will write down Europe the answers. Then it limits the democratic principle into the procedure only, and it is critical to the concept of equality and sociology. So here we need to understand, okay. So your elite theory like destroy elite theory. We can say that elite theory destroy the values of the democracy. Like democracy talks about power by people, power by people. Okay, power by people, but in society only few people exercise the power. That means people exercise the power is a myth. People only elect their leader, okay, their leader. That is how the limit to procedure only. So democracy limit to procedure only. So according to elite theory, that democracy is only the process, but we as a value understand power exercised by people in the democracy. But actually if you ask that does they exercise the power, no, it is the few people exercise the power. People just elect their leader. Say for example in elections, each and every 5 years there is a general election, okay, and that time people became powerful because the electoral process, okay, electoral process is a democracy according to elite theory. And after that the elite are power, like the few representative which is selected by the people, those are sitting in the parliament or cabinet, okay, or legislature, they exercise the power. That means that the elite theory, we can say that elite theory was critic to the democracy, was critic to the democracy because it lost, it destroyed the value of democracy. And also not only that, elite theory also violate the concept of equality because it create inequality, it created the disparity among the peoples, okay. Like if someone is elected, say for example the any political leader became a prime minister, so there is a inequality between the people and the what the leader, because leader became rich, okay, you know that how leader getting the salary and doing the different corruption and became leader and became the rich. So that's why it violate the equality principle and there is a inequality. So we can say that if equality is a principle of socialism and the elite represent the idea of inequality, and that is how it critique to the socialism and democracy, okay, it critique to socialism and democracy. So there is no provision of socialism and democracy in elite theory, okay. So that is, we hope we need to we have a clear this thing so far. So the democracy and the socialism idea concern, okay. Moving to the next, elite few are capable and responsible to hold the power and masses are organized, masses are unorganized, okay, masses are unorganized and never exercise the power. So elite theory believe that why the only the few people are in the position of the power, why, because they are responsible, they are the capable enough to exercise the power, okay. Can we think that a normal people who involving in agriculture activity or a simple farmer or a business doing a small business is going to be a prime minister or a so-called chief minister? No, because the masses are unorganized, so they are not educated. Even if they are educated, they are not interested to the take participate in the political process. Like we in current scenario experience that most of people are busy with their private activity. No one know what happen in political systems, what is G20, even if most of people are not know. So here they talks about few people are capable, they are responsible and they exercise the power. The masses or the people are never exercise the power, they just a but taking the participation in the election process. So that is how the brief introduction about the elitism, okay. Hope you all basically clear, because from here you can get a lot of questions with regard to elitism, its basic concept, origin. So I think that I could able to uh, uh, cover the maximum thing here. So now I am going to quickly share with you a slide which is going to very important. that Italian school of elitisms and non-Italian school of elitisms. What does it mean? And who are the scholar belongs to it? Okay, who are the scholar belong with? So let's start without delay. So Italian school of elitism proponent, they are Perito, Mosca and Robert Michels. Okay, so if they ask the question who belongs to the Italian school of elitism, then you will see Perito, Mosca and Robert Michels. But why there is a but note that Robert Michels is a German born elite scholar. Okay, if they ask the question that who among the following is a elite scholar belongs to Italy, then you will say Perito and Mosca. Okay, Perito and Mosca. Okay, because Robert Michels is belong to the German. Okay, Robert Michels belong to the German. Okay, he is not belongs to the Italy, but he can be under the Italian school of elitism. So here you will be confused that what does it mean. Okay, so obviously there is a natural thing to be get confused. When I was also preparing, I also get confused, and here question basically frame. As I always said, when there is a confusion, there is a question. So let me clear you, like Italian school of elitism and being born in Italy, two different things. Say for example, I will do my PhD in JNU. Okay, let us assume I will do my PhD in JNU. JNU, the school of study, center of the political study, it is a school in JNU. And my native place is Odisha. We all know. If someone asks, Tapas Kumar Pradhan belongs to which center of political study, then people will be say, na he belongs to the center of political study JNU. So it is a school of study. So whenever anyone talk that this professor or this scholar belong to which school of study, then he will be considered that belongs to the place which he did completed his degree. Don't you think so? But if someone asks the professor belong to which states, the professor from which states, then they will not call they belongs to as a this school of study or this university, they will consider this state. So similarly here the Italian school of elitism, that means those scholars who contributed in the study of the school of elitism in Italy. So it is a the basically Italian school of elitism, we can understand it is a center of study. There the people developed the elitism idea. They are the Perito, Mosca and Robert Michels. Okay, Robert Michels, they are the Italian school of elitism. Although Robert Michels born in Italy, born in Germany, as I said, but he contributed or did a study with respect to Italian school of elitism. Like I have gave an example, I can from the Odisha, but I will belongs to the center of political study JNU. So in that way you can remember, if they ask the question that who belong to Italian school of elitism, they are Perito and Mosca. And if they ask the question who belongs to the Italia, the scholar belongs to Italy, then the Perito and Mosca. Okay, Perito and Mosca from Italy, then Italian school all. Okay, Perito, Mosca and Robert Michels. Then if they ask the question Robert Mitchell belong to which the country, that is German. Okay, German born elite scholar. Okay, German born elite scholar. Okay, so this is the things clear. Then here non-Italian school of elitism. Okay, non-Italian school of elitism, they are the Gasset, the Sumpiters, okay, Cirito Mills and James Burnham and William Domhoff. But do remember the Joseph Sumpiter, but Joseph Sumpiter, it's a belongs to the Europe. Okay, so European elite thinker. Okay, European elite thinker Joseph Sumpiter, but he is not belong to the Italian school of elitism. So this is the clear picture which we need to be understand. So hope you basically uh, got a clear picture of it. So still you have any doubt, you are welcome, you will ask. So this thing, if this thing is clear, then I will switch to the very important of the today topics, that we are going to discuss the different thinker and their contribution. Okay, that is going to be important. See, you will found this note in anywhere. I know you guys have the note, but these demarcations I can guarantee you that you will not see anywhere. Okay, that from here question frame. That's why I make a this kind of strategy, that you need to clear now which school, which study, which thinker belong to which country. Okay, because that kind of question are there, because confusion are there. And then let's quickly revise this topic, that the Pareto idea, Vilpito Pareto, the book, the mind of society, simply can get a questions. Okay, the match of the following. Then concept circulation of elite. Okay, circulation of elite concept given by Vilpito Pareto. So you need to understand the two things, the book and concept. So that's all. There is nothing going to ask in the examination. Then the famous statement, the history is the graveyard history, the graveyard of the aristocracy. So graveyard of the aristocracy in the sense, like if you check out the history, each and every organ stages of history, you will found there is only elite are rule. There is no as such people are exercise the power. For example, if you see the Plato, okay, Plato's idea philosopher king. So there is only the few, the philosopher class ruling. If you see the Aristotle's, okay, Aristotle only talks about citizenship to the those people have a property, those people have a a male candidate. So there is also the idea of elitism we found. Okay, similarly if you see the Machiavelli, okay, so there is also elitism like Prince, okay, Prince, the basically ruling. So that is how they argument that history is a graveyard of the aristocracy. Okay, so if you check out the history, there is a elite rule, there is a no rule. Okay, that is how the idea. Then he said the power never trickle down to the masses and known as a closed loop and rotation of the power. So we all know circulation of elite belong to the Velpito Pareto. They can simply ask the question, what does it mean by circulation of elite? Circulation of elite known as a closed loop and rotation of power. Say for example, this is how closed loop, okay, or rotation of the power. Okay, for example, here a political party, for example the BJP have a power. Okay, BJP have the power, then BJP have a power in current time, then after the election the Congress is going to be powerful, Congress is going to be powerful. So here power is basically circulate within these two elite. Okay, elite A, elite BJP, elite Congress, and masses are here, but masses is not exercise the power. That means it is a rotation of the power, it is a closed loop. Okay, this is the closed loop. Okay, that is also known as the circulation of elite. This is the simple concept. Okay, because sometimes they can ask the question, what does it mean by circulation of elites? So they will write down the 3-4 statement. So you need to clear about the circulation of elite. Then Mosca, come to Mosca. Okay, Mosca book ruling class. Okay, important, ruling class. Then he categorized the world into political class and non-political class, and he said that leadership is based on the organizational skill. What is political class and non-political class? If they ask the question, who categorize the political class and non-political class? So here guys, political class means the people who active about political systems, active about the government actions, government activity, and participate, okay, actively participate in the political systems, who put question on the government, who mm, uh, criticize the government policy, also appreciate the government policy. So that is political class. And non-political class, we and you are non-political class. We have a, those who have a no any kind of consciousness about political system. Even if consciousness, we are not interested to have a political debate and discussions with regard to government policy and discussion, they are the non-political class. So I will quickly provide an example here, what is political class. So political class, say for example the political class, who are the political class? Our the so-called political leader. Okay, political leader. Okay, or we can say that interest group. Okay, they are the basically political class. So I will take an example here, Aam Aadmi Party. Okay, Aam Aadmi Party, the leader is basically Arvind Kejriwal, the Raghav Chadha. So they are the political class, because they, when they basically form a political party, they no longer as such a political party. They are creating their political party through so-called the Anna Hazare movement, anti-corruption, India against anti-corruption. From there they basically create a Aam Aadmi Party. Okay, Okay, they basically what they try to criticize the government corruption activity. Okay, they putting the question on the government activity. Okay, so they are actively participating in the political process, so they are non-political, sorry, they are the political class. Okay, but non-political class, the masses are non-political class, they are not participating in the political process, they busy with their own activity. Someone doing the labor activity, someone involving in the farmer activity, and we and you guys are preparing for examination. So we have not any kind of such kind of putting question on the government or criticize the government. We are not doing that thing. That means we are non-political class according to the Mosca. Okay, and we cannot exercise the power according to Mosca. Who can exercise the power? The political class, like the AAP. So when AAP created, they have no any kind of existence, but they continuously take participation in the political process from 2013. Then successfully they could able to form a government from 2014 onwards. So uh, that is the basically they actively take participation in the political process, and that's why they could able to capture the power. Okay, that is how he talks about that a organizational skill is required. Okay, organizational skill is required means what? Any the leadership or organization, they must have the organizational skill, so they can organize the people. Okay, they can create a the movement. Okay, they have the power to control the people. Say for example, if you again this see that our honorable prime minister sir Narendra Modi, so they have no any kind of political background. If you check out the background of the family history, no one from her family, his family is in a political leader or so called the leader, but he the like one who have organizational skill. So the Mosca trying to say the people those have organizational skill, they can exercise the power. So that is how the small concept. Hope you are able to remember from this concept, because you need to have a conceptual clarity. I know that you can crack the examination, but the conceptual clarity more required here. Okay, then moving to quickly, Robert Mitchell's, he wrote a book Political Party and analyzed the structure of the political party on the basis of what? German Democratic Social Party. Simple, you can get a question that Robert Mitchell analyzed the political party on the basis of which? So German Democratic Social Party, and he gave a concept iron law of oligarchy and famous statement, who says or organization say oligarchy. So any kind of organization, be it in your democratic country, be it your communist country, only the few exercise the power. For example, in communist country or the totalitarian democracy country so called in China, so there is, although there is no such any kind of democratic principle, but still the few people are exercise the power. Okay, so few people exercise the power. It's okay because they have not as a democratic the principle, as they are communist country, and there is okay that they exercise the few people power. But even if in democracy country, organizations are exercised by the few people. In India, every organization, you will see university, if you will see any the political office or any organization, any company, only few people are exercising the power, and the rest of are the what? The so called the masses, and who the see the all kind of entertainment. Okay, that is how the thing. Just remember iron law of oligarchy, the Robert Mitchells. And moving to the next, Joseph Schumpeter. Joseph Schumpeter wrote a book Capitalism, Socialism and Democracy, and he said democracy value limit only to the electoral process. However, political leadership has a no absolute power. So he argued that, first of all, you can get a question from here, the Capitalism, Socialism and Democracy book, the Joseph Schumpeter. So okay, Joseph Schumpeter from the scholar from the Austria. Okay, so Austria, and like he talks about that the in democracy, the only the people role is to just participate in electoral process, that is right to vote, and people not take any kind of decision, or decision is also not taken as per interest of the people. And however, he said that political leadership has no absolute power. Absolute power in the sense, the political leadership cannot change the system of democracy. The political leadership cannot be change the constitutions. Okay, they have no absolute power because they can change by the people through the polling booth, through the revolution of polling booth, or through the vote. Okay, that is how obviously if we don't like any government or any political party, then we can change through the the election. So that's why they have no absolute power in democracy. That is the some small concept. Then moving to the next, the Ortega Gasset, who wrote a book, The Revolt of Masses. So simply you can get a question, the Revolt of Masses wrote by whom? The Gasset. Okay, and his concept, the theory of masses, in the 20th century, the masses were dominated in society. They should surrender the power at the feet of intellectual independent leader. It's a very easy question, easy concept that need to be understood. Okay. So theory of masses, in this theory of masses, he portrayed that in 20th century, that means in third world country, after the independence, like India, Asia, Africa, Latin America. So after the third world country, lot of country are got democratized. Okay, or the democratization are like has been seen, okay, in this country. And in the democracy, who has the power? The masses has the power. That means in 20th century the masses dominated, or it is the rule of the people. In democracy we know rule of the people, and he said that in 20th century there is a rule of people after the independence, okay, after the decolonizations. But according to Gasset, these masses should surrender their power at the feet of the intellectual, or the like intellectual independent leader. Say for example, in India, when India got independent, democracy established in our country, but people as a power, we know what happened. The masses, the like the people, they basically select or elect our prime minister, like Jawaharlal Nehru is an intellectual independent leader. So he said that the masses cannot exercise the power. The masses, though have the power in the society, they have a domination in the society, but they should surrender their power at the intellectual independent leader, because this intellectual independent leader, the one who bring the concept of the power, the concept of the democracy, the concept of independence. So that's why the people should surrender their power, and that we have already seen in 1947 when India got independence. The people selected our intellectual independent leader, like the Jawaharlal Nehru, because they participated in the political process and they got selected by people. So in that way he talked about masses should surrender the power at the feet of intellectual or independent leader. So that is how the very easy things. Then it is clear. Then we will see the, because this question have already asked, okay, so let you see. So you should say that a man is effective in society as a whole, not so much because of individual quality as because of social energies which has been deposited in him, his masses. Like you cannot say that the Nehru like became the effective because they have a individual quality. No, because masses have a surrender their power. Masses has a belief on Jawaharlal Nehru. That's why he became so famous and a prime minister. So that is how main argument of the theory of masses. So that's why he trying to portray here, like just twist and turn. Then moving to the next, if it is clear, the Sirito Mill. Sirito Mill wrote a book, The Power Elite, and in this power elite he talked about three kind of elite: political elite, the economic elite, and military elite. Okay, so these three elite need to be remembered because here question frame. Okay, then Robert Putnam wrote a book, The Social Capital, a Bowling Alone. Okay, Robert Putnam wrote a book, The Bowling Alone and Social Capital. Like we all know, uh, in society, what does it mean by social capital? In society, specific to the the urban society, people are not know about who reside in their neighbors. Okay, if you will come to like any urban city like be it Berhampur or Bhubaneswar or in any Mumbai or the Delhi, if you will go there, people are not know each others, even if in their who reside in their neighbor. Okay, that is how the urban society are not political engaged. They have a no social cohesiveness or solidarity. Simple, the people are busy with their private work, or student busy with their preparations. No one is putting a question over the government actions. No one is discussion what happened in the Manipur. No one is discussion what happened in Ladakh. Okay, no one is discussion about what is the the basically so called your the Kachabhetu Islands. Okay, so these are things is not discussion within the this people in the like society. They are totally detached from society. They only busy with the private life. Okay, and that represent what the elitist tendency. Here the few people only exercise the power because people are not ready to discuss the policy, about the policy of government, about the response of government to the particular movement or the like protest. So that is the concept of social capital. Okay, like we and you all busy with our SSB preparation, we never talk about what is the government doing. Okay, what is the inflation rate in our India, what is the human right ranks of India in the like United Nations human right councils. Okay, we don't talk about that thing or putting the question on our government, we busy with all with our private activity. So that is how the in social capital concept he portrayed that in the American there is a collapse of social capital. People are not known about who their neighbor living in their beside the house. Okay, so that is how the concept of Robert Putnam. Just remember social capital concept and Bowling Allen book written by Robert Putnam. Then James Bonham basically wrote a book, Managerial Revolution. Manager or bank, the corporations control the power, not the owner of an organization. He talks about in bank, in company, the manager, the CEO, like in Google, Sundar Pichai. So they control the power. So managerial revolution, the manager of a company, they control the power. So that is how the James Bonner idea that the manager of a company control the power. Say for example, recently if you seen the news in Google, the CEO like Sundar Pichai. So in Google, the employee of the Google, they protest against the Google company that to stop, okay, that to stop or uh, stop the Israel and Hamas war. Okay, because there are people from the pro Palestinians and they protest within the Google company to stop the Israel and Hamas war. Then who have the power to stop this protest? The CEO Sundar Pichai did stop this protest and say it is not the place doing the politics, go outside, do the politics. So here the organization owner not control the protest, here the CEO basically show or portray the power. That means the manager and CEO of a organization company, they exercise the power. That is manager revolution, James Bonner idea. So this is all about your the elitism. Like I know that the video is too long, but the conceptual clarity is required here. We all know the book and concept, but the concept you need to understand because question from here. So what you did discuss, we have discussed successfully the what is the introduction about elitisms, like when it originated in the Europe. Okay, and it destroyed the democratic principle. Then we have seen the Italian school of elitism, non-Italian school of elitism. Okay, then we have discussed the idea of Pareto, the mind and society book, circulation of elite concept, Mosca, the ruling class book. Then we have discussed the Robert Mitchell's the wrote a political party book, and Iron Law of Oligarchy. Joseph Schumpeter wrote a book, the Capitalism, Socialism, Democracy. Ortega Gasset wrote a book with the Revolt of the Masses. Cyril Mill wrote a book, Power Elite. Robert Putnam wrote a book, Bowling Allen, and James Bonham wrote a book, Managerial Revolution. So you need to remember just the book and concept. That's all. From these only the question frame. But here my work is over, but for you there is a work or the homework question. Okay, the question is that consider the following statement and choose correct. So you need to find the correct. Option A, elitism believes the substantive nature of the democracy exists. Option B, Cyril Mill gave the three power elite, that political, economic and military elite. Then the Pareto categorized the world into two, political class and non-political class, and all of the above. So you need to find the correct answer. So I would like to recognize you guys because you have successful participated in the comment section. Hope you will also respond this question as you did provide last time. Okay, so thank you guys. Have a nice day for being part of this long session. And lastly, not the least, please subscribe our channel and show me your support to like lead this journey or to develop our channel. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.